What the fuck is this? What the hell? These are weird. Hello everyone, my name is Gracie and welcome to the start of a brand new series of Age of Wonders 4. This is just going to be a character that I had an idea for and haven't had a opportunity to try it out either in multiplayer or as part of a series, especially because I'm always backed up making new series with the new content or some faction design or something crazy. But this is what I've been feeling like I wanted to do. I just finished a series recently recording, and now I want to play this one. So I'm going to show you guys a character I've not shown you before. So let's go to new game. We're going to create a realm, customize. So I think what we want to do is go unknown. Let's do unknown. We're going to keep the climate probably normal. You know what? We're gonna do unknown. We're gonna do regular inhabitants, no presence. And then I think I'd like to do world seals, the regular amount of world seals. And then what else do we want to do? We could do Umbral Abyss. That's probably too much stuff to deal with. So let's do a why don't I pause and I will turn some of these things off. Okay, there we go. I decided against putting it on random. There's too many things that could make the game rather crazy, and I think seals is already kind of enough to worry about, plus these two unknown traits. So I went ahead and added Toll of Seasons and Legends of Merida on here because those are very fun. Let's turn this down to 4 players, keep it a little bit faster. We'll just call this random with seals and Merida. I don't know. Pick a portal here. Let's just do that one. And then advanced settings. So realm factions. This is where I have to populate this with Patreon and commenters. So I'll be right back while I find those. Alright, I'm back with my list. So as usual, thank you to my lovely Patreon supporters, Thorin Stark, Ira Wolf, John Myler, Nox Immortalis, and Locutus. You guys have been, some of you have been Patreon members since I started it. And God, I just can't thank you guys enough for, it's crazy that you've been helping me for this long. I really appreciate that. So you guys are all in there twice, and then I also go back 2 or 3 weeks of comments, and I just put people in who have commented. So I've got Coffee Lock, Sarah Feingold. Sarah Feingold's always in there. Kethzagol, whose name I still struggle to say. Stacy Soar. This is one of my friends, and she has a Twitch, so go check her out. She plays a lot of like Dead by Daylight, stuff that I don't play, but I'm glad I've got a friend that can play some different things and stream. Rodolfo and Orb of Chaos Xbox. So, so we need to return, it to be myself and 3 people, and then I'll keep using this name to populate things like heroes and cities and such. So, first one, bam, Locutus. Okay, now Locutus is already in here because he's often used. So we've got custom, Locutus of Borg. He's in here all the time. But I didn't interact with him at all in the last one I recorded. He died off camera. I never even really, I met him and then he died. So this will be his redemption arc. Obviously not against me, of course. Return one more. Thorin Stark. I don't, did we make a Thorin?
Starts here.
I don't remember if we have a Thorin. We do not have a Thorin. So I don't know much about Thorin Stark, so I've got a character named 3 Wolf Moon of the Riz pack. That's embarrassing. Why did I make this? Okay, so let's create a faction, and we're gonna go, whoops, we're gonna go to random faction. So this is gonna be Thorin Stark. I like to just do random, and then Thorin, if you're watching this and you want me to edit anything about your character that I've made, disgusting. You're like a praying mantis god. Ugh. Oh god, they knocked it out of the park with these Eldritch Sovereign looks. Look at this thing. This is nightmare fuel. Good lord. Okay, Tome of Evolution with High Goblins, Ritual Cannibals, and Vision of Promise. What the what? Defender, Ambition. Okay. So let's edit that.
What is your people's
This is going to be Thorin Stark. So Thorin Stark. And then the Goblin Highborns. City. Let me see what Thorin usually comments, what kind of comments he leaves, and that'll kind of help me determine what I should name him. Okay, so Thorin Stark was upset one time because though he is a Patreon supporter and a commenter, he didn't make it into one of the playthroughs. And then there was another time that he was a governor. He was one of my heroes. And then he wanted to be a governor, but I had to kick him out of his governorship because he wasn't, like, his traits were for agriculture, and it was on a planet where there was no farming because it was all like sandblasted hellscape. So he's gonna be we're gonna call him, so him. Let's call this the Forgotten Prince. How's that? The Forgotten Prince, Thorin Stark of the Goblin Highborns. Throne City, what should we call the Throne City? Alright, how about, we're gonna call the Throne City the Baron Hold. There we go. He's got his barony and he's gonna hold it. Hi, Calvin. It's not time to eat, bud. Nope. Not time to eat yet. You gotta wait. You just ate like a couple hours ago. Defend, so have fortification, health, win battle. That kind of makes sense since he wants his own spot. And then default personality, AI personality. So we're gonna have him be a preserve solitary fanatic isolationist. Values purity of mind and empire. Strong defensive force. Let's do that. There we go. Close. So that is. And then he's got this. This banner is not great, in my opinion. So hang on. Hey, Calvin, can you stop? What are you doing? All right, let's find this. Let's find a different banner. So he wants let's give him like a city. Here we go. I like this one. This is like his crown of command. And then I'll leave the colors. I don't mind a little randomness in the colors. All right, so there we go. So there we go. We have Thorin Stark. All right, so Thorin Stark is in the playlist, and one more, Stacy Soar. Now, Stacy does not have a character as far as I'm aware. Oh, we do have one of the Polycule Parakeet, Stacy Soar. Why did you slip in here again? I feel like you've commented like twice, and you've slipped in here twice. Well, anything can happen. All right, so combat AI is challenging. AI difficulty is on hard. All right, so this is the character that I was interested in showing you. This is Maldi Osseus. I don't think, I might have played her for a multiplayer. Can't remember, but the idea is that these are Tome of Necromancy Frost Giant with dwarves that are going to become undead. So we've got Scions of Evil, so gain draft, and we get Imperium as we become more evil. Units cost less when we're super evil. And then Reclaimers, we're going to get extra Binding Essence and Fragments. So the idea here is to go out and collect as much stuff as we can so that we can make incredible items for our heroes, offensive items, and then we get the Liege Guard, the tier 3 feudal units, and we use them to protect our heroes. Then we become Whiteborn, and we get Necromancers, Banshees, and Liege Guard. And then whenever the Liege Guard die, they just get resurrected by the Necromancers and can link to the heroes again, and just basically repeatedly give them this health pool. That's the dream. So the dream would be each stack would have super powerful melee hero, 2 Liege Guard, probably 2 Banshees, and a Necromancer. And then we have a few of those stacks, and I think we're basically frontline, backline, tons of damage, tons of support as well. We'll have like no healing, but we will be able to resurrect things. So I think that could be really, really fun. So that's the plan here. We have Underground start. No. So I'm Arctic adaptation and resilience. That's right. So, and defensive tactics. So these guys are going to be a very like shield wall, move forward, protect the leader type of aristocracy. So that's who I want to play. So we're going to go in this way. So I think we've got everything set up. Okay, so I've got all my settings set up. Let's get into the game. Sure, I'll save it. And here we go with Maldi Osseus. forget what Maldi means. Osseus means bone. And then their faction, their name is Sine Mente, which is Latin for something, and I forgot already what it is. I guess I should look it up. So we start with Tome of Necromancy. We have started with, so we've got Scions of Evil. So we start with an extra unit, which is great. Reclaimers. We start with Call Militia and Necrot. That's perfect. That's great. That'll let us push, ooh, what's this? Draft pickup. Well, that's not bad, because I can always recruit. So I've got plenty of melee units. So I'll pop an archer in there, and then hopefully we can get that immediately. It looks like we've got a fairly normal looking planet so far, because I'm seeing water and I'm seeing, like, not any one particular terrain type. So that's interesting. So it could be islands, it could just be continents. We could have warping wilds or something. I think I put in... No, I can't have warping wilds, but we don't know what kind of presence there is on here. So far we've got wyverns and a goblin, and then this is... I don't know. Alright, so let's go here. I'm going to send this guy out. I'm not interested in having you part of the combat. See if we can find a city over there. I know the experts at the game will tell you you can find everything right from the start. Which somebody told me that was what country was it? Was it the Chinese Age of Wonders 4 players are good at, like, when they load into a game, they just scan the whole map like this and just find everything right away, which is interesting. And we talked about how it'd be cool if there was a setting to turn off this not super true fog of war and have it, like, literally just like a gray map that you have no idea what's there until you explore it. I don't know, it'd be interesting to try for sure. So let's go into this. Again, I always manual the first fight to get a feel, because I'm playing lots of other games and you get used to the power creep. Why were we damaged at the start? That was weird. Alright, so you start with the AoE, but you also have the flingable boulder. Yeah, let's just fling a boulder. Here, be slowed. I found this for you. Okay, we've got a defender, which is wonderful. So you're slowed, and you've got this attack, which is a 1 hex or a 1 action point, so I can't really stop them from using it. So they should have absolutely no mods or anything on. Oh, I thought they'd go for the freeze attack. Seems like a 90% chance to freeze was better than 16 damage. Alright, well, sorry, White Witches, but, time to get crushed. The arrows arcing through the air and then, like, homing in on the head. It's quite funny looking. Ah, God, I love this game. So the strategy here is to get to... We need enough mana to support and summon Banshees constantly, and we only need enough gold and production to make tier 3 Liege Guard and Necromancer. So we'll need a little bit of gold, a fair bit of mana, and some draft, as well as souls. But souls should be easy. Okay, there we go. So I'm picking up souls right away, which is good. So obtain some souls. We got a bunch of draft. That's perfect. Now I'm not going to buy anything out this early. I'm going to save my resources. We'll go ahead back here, heal up. This archer will pop out, and I think we'll just go find whatever this infestation is and take it out. Unless it's could be under here. And then I will go ahead and queue up a scout for as soon as that's done. So now we don't have enough money to build anything. Let's undo that and build. Ooh, House Hunting Grounds is a great building. Said arcane research. Well, I said necromancers were important, so getting necromancers, even though they're tier 3s. But I guess if I don't research it now, what if it doesn't show up again and I have to shuffle research, which I don't like doing. Small monster den. So that's working away. Let's grab another scout. This one should probably go grab this tower while we're here. Call Militia is available, but I don't have any reason to cast that right now. Costs gold instead of production, or mana, which is interesting. Interesting spell. Ah, here we go. Is this my city? No, these are... Oh, yeah, there's a Cinnamente. So we'll give them a Whispering Stone. And we'll integrate them the old-fashioned way, I'm thinking. Unless I can't find anything else to fight. And then, of course, they're screwed. Oh, good. Binding Essence Fragments. Fiery Wake Boots. And some food. Which is great, because now we can get our Forester immediately. Boost the hunting grounds. There's another location. I think I'll do like a tight circle around the home first before I get crazy going too far away. Your ruler leveled up. Disenchanting game. Let's get the sword. I think that's really helpful early game. I think it kind of loses its steam late game. But it's always nice to have a thing that's in the way of your opponents. A pool of health and damage that is not necessary to care about if it dies. So we've already talked to them. Let's go underground. Aha, we've got some sort of dungeon walls here, which is interesting. I wonder if this is a... Yeah, there's a special location going on in here. Not seeing anybody to fight. I'm surprised there wasn't anything on this iron node. I guess there was a little group in there already. Some more stuff to fight. I'm just gonna fight all that stuff. Just try to get experience. Yes, Calvin, you are cute and loud. Soul collection. This is good if we have enough gold. Food stash, again. 69 food, nice. There's nothing around here to fight. There's probably something here. That's an Imperium pickup. Here's lots of stuff to fight. And a seal. We're super close to a seal. Especially because we're going to have that city. So I should maybe think about... I'm going to fight this, and then I'm going to work my way around and settle another city. And have like a little... pool around this. Oh, look, there's multiple resources up here. Special sites. Interesting. Yeah, I really got to get a hold of that then. We'll grab a farm. Hunting grounds will boost that. And then we'll get a early library, which I don't usually do. Are you guys proud of me? I'm learning. Summon ice rune stele. Terraforms. This is a... loses, so gains snow and ice, and then we want... Why do we want snow and ice? Because it gives us mana. That's right. So we can terraform temporarily things to ice, and then later on, if we get the marching winter thing, we can... I think that's a permanent terraform, whereas the stele, I believe, is only temporary. I've made that mistake before. Ooh, that's a bit of a tougher one, isn't it? But we have the magic of spell casting. Let's do this manually. Now they have charge units, and I have no pole arms. But we have that sword we can summon now, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the sword right in front of her to keep her safe. Shield behind. Shield on this side. Charge unit. Move up a little closer. Yeah, so we can get ready to charge. Archer. Archer. And I think we're good to go. So they're going to probably avoid engaging this. Oh, he's distracted. Yes, we get flank attacks now. Ouch, that hurt. Max health isn't. Oh, it's okay. 130. That's pretty good. Yeah, these shield units are going to get kind of wrecked by these guys. Oh, no. I forgot they do that. Except for Giant Kings, who I believe have the... they have... Why didn't you get pushed? Arctic Walk cannot be displaced. There it is, because you're big. So we do need to protect. Let's get the back of this one. Step away. Okay, that didn't. Oh, it's in terrain. Damn it, boy, I'm sucking today. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I may not need any spell casting whatsoever. Gonna retaliate. Let's use this one.
No.
The attacks are hilarious at fast animation. They keep doing this. I think the AI is a little confused about. Like I can. Oh no, they didn't do it this time. Okay, I'm being goofy. I might go back here and throw this. Flanking ice damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll do it. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. It took kind of even damage across my units, which is great. Because then they can heal up at the same time. Is this... No, it's just... I thought for a second it was the gloom. I was like, no, no, no. I said, no gloom. No gloom. Alright. Oh, food pick... Oh, production stash, sorry. This is the heroes thing. Let's save the Imperium. Again, I need to get over here soon. Knowledge sharing. Every time I hear about the powdered throne, right, it's powdered bone meal, I'm amazed by your newest arcane breakthrough. I bow before you, humbly ask for your scholars to instruct mine. Lose 10 knowledge per turn, but get 200 diplomatic power with them, which would make them become my allies faster, which would make them provide me with some of their research in return. So I could receive gold for the knowledge. I think I'll actually use the diplomatic route here against my better judgment. Okay, I won't kill your units. Alright, who's down here? Aha, an ogre's keep. How much you want to bet serpents come out of here for the rally lieges? I'm kidding. It's always serpents. Okay, we've got another infestation. Large monster den. So we've got the library. So I immediately canceled that expenditure. And they're happy with me, which means, yeah, so I get a little extra allegiance per turn. And that'll last for 18 turns. So I'm going to basically get 18 points here. Whereas I'm only making... So I was making 2. So I basically got plus 50%. Oh, somebody's already... Oh, I don't like that. Let me get another scout. There seems to be a lot to look at. You know what I was thinking about today? I never spawn in the top right of the map. I did almost spawn in the top right that one multiplayer game where I was playing as Shrek, but I'm like never up here for some reason. Well, We do need a quarry. So we've got the 3 basic buildings, so we can do whatever we want. Now, I think I should probably... I could get more knowledge. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go crazy in knowledge and get those banshees as soon as we can.
No?
And ain't nothing wrong with bone golems. Sorry, bone horrors. $72 draft? That's fantastic. I wish I had left over. 47. I'll grab it. You know what? I'll use it on another scout. Okay. We'll start negotiating. Yeah, I noticed that. Coast. Single connected landmass next to a small sea. Single massive landmass. Each empire shares a single landmass. And then there's a small sea. Well, I'm actually seeing water. So this could be a lake. But there's water. So maybe the sea is like up along here or something. And we're all down here. Something here. Crystal Islands. Oh yeah, I didn't put the crystal people in. Oh well. Could have done that. This will cost 5 mana upkeep. But I'll get 4 mana out of it from just these 2. So as I expand further, it'll pay for itself. There's another scout. There's another seal. Oh, well, I have a feeling somebody's going to be around here then. There's no way they're going to give me all these seals. What the fuck is this? What the hell? These are weird. This is weird. I don't like this. I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, so I want to go up and like settle up here. I guess I should work on that.
Yeah.
Who is this? Oh, this belongs to them. I will buy the mana node and your oh no. No, I'll wait and get that when it's like they'll move eventually. Auto? Ooh, took a lot of damage, but I'm just gonna leave it. Oh hell yeah. Ooh, receive souls in. Yeah, I want to be evil. Yeah, because my evil alignment. Yeah, should be getting 5 extra Imperium already from that. Yep, awesome. That's really good news, actually. I didn't find any heroes. I should probably do this before it happens and I regret not having clicked it. Your ruler leveled up. I'm gonna go Berserker for damage. And we're gonna summon that Rune Stele up here. Well, it does 2 provinces away. Province surrounding hexes within 2 provinces. So if I'm here, it would go 1, 2 and get this one. I'll plop it in here, and then that should start making this nice and frosty for me. Connected here. $38. Any other pickups? What the hell was that noise? I don't know if that came through on the mic. Something... That was really weird. Am I under attack? Can I settle up here? I think I can. I mean, these have magic materials up here. just click that one onto auto so I don't have to deal with it. Soul Collection. Call to Glory. All friendly units gain. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Decaying. Fix or increase for single shot attacks. This would apply to my range units. And then eventually my Banshees and Necromancers. So, let's get necrotic projectiles. Negotiation successful. Okay. We'll go a couple more minutes here, because I don't know how much I have to cut out of my beginning of this. If I do a game of high-stakes Wizards and Kings, I could lose a lot of gold, or humiliate her, get evil alignment, receive Imperium and gold. Ugh, I'm gonna spend it on her. Somebody's close by, and I don't want to lose it. Arcane Institute. Okay, so let's expand. Oh, I don't know. So there's this magic material, which this city can just grab onto on its own, I think. Can't reach out that far, though. Mine would be a lot of gold and some mana. I'll take that. Covert. Ooh, this has the fairies. Fantastic. Spirit Hawk. Hello. Alright. Tier 1 fighter unit with spirit damage. Farsight. Pass through low maintenance. You are now a scout. This area is weird. There's more knowledge. What are these things? Blessed? It's like a basin of holy water with a rainbow light coming down into it. Very strange. A lot of goodies around here. Oh, an umbral nest. Okay. So I'm looking like I can settle in really anywhere in around through here. And then I'll have lots of space. I could even do another one down here, but obviously other people are going to be expanding. So it's time to get a hero. So we want someone that's going to do damage. Because again, my plan is to... Okay, I don't like these options. None of these are what I want. Battle Saint... they're more like... See, I want a warrior... Or... I guess defenders... can do a lot of damage. Prospecting governor. Steward. Govern a city to 16 pop. Okay. We'll take ya. Running out of money already. Whoops. Stacy Soar. Hello. Oh my god. Okay. Where did I meet you? Aha. Okay, you're pretty close to me, so you must be the one negotiating here. And you're catching up to me. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's boost that. Please, please don't steal my city from me. The draft is turning into... Yeah, I do need gold. Might be time to go into the water. 61 gold. Perfect. Shatter Skull Keep. This is in the water, but unguarded. So where would be a good spot? Let's walk over to here and see what this fight looks like. Probably a little difficult. It's not terrible, but we're still pretty wounded. I don't have any way to heal or revive, so I should probably just wait a second on that. Get an outpost maybe. So we got pretty decent income. Dragon Reach Ridge. Ooh, dragon units. Shit, that's awesome. Should probably make a city over there. All right. Stacy? I mean, Maldi? You know what to do. Katrina Carpenter. God, okay, I got the name wrong 3 times. Yeah, so I want to, you know what, I'll just make it, I'll make an outpost right there. And we got to name this person too. So let's get the list. So Stacy Sort TTV is off of here. And then we'll return one more. So we've got Earwolf. Okay, Earwolf. Alright, so let's adjust appearance. We'll flick you over to male body type. He, him, Duchess. I do think that's funny. So Earwolf is usually a wolf. Like he's the mecha wolf. So we'll call this the Tinker Earwolf. So what kind of a wolf becomes a... Well, oh wait, what if we call him Werewolf, Earwolf, the Tinkerer? There we go. That's why he's not a wolf right now, is because he turns into one. Alright, do I have gear for you? Fiery wake boots. Some very basic equipment on. There's another pickup. I'll go check up here just in case. Try to stay, sort of continue to do circles around this because I want to make sure I get information on what's close to me.
Oh?
All right, build outpost.
Ah.
Umbral Nest is sleeping. Gust Keep, Covert Court. Got lots of stuff to grab. I do have a little bit of nature, so hopefully I can eventually get to the get extra provinces, like from further away thing. And it looks like we need to end the episode because I've gone some amount of time. I don't know, I've got to do some heavier editing on this episode than usual, so probably cutting out a bunch of me sitting around going, although probably not all of it. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. We've enjoyed this this new series so far. This is going to be fun. It's been a long time since I've played a Seals game. I think I played one solo the other day. I was playing one where nobody cared about the seals. We just fought each other. So it was pretty funny. So thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe. Please check the link below for my Patreon if you want to support the channel and show up in my games twice as often like these folks, like Thorin and Locutus and Immortalis and folks like that show up all the time. And thank you guys. So I will see everybody in episode 2.